Hello lovelies, I guess we're all familiar with the term gift, aren't we? I mean, we associate it with things like birthdays or maybe the holidays or Christmas or something special like that. But what happens when you buy a gift for yourself? How would you like to receive it? Do you want it just thrown into a box and for it to arrive? Well, I thought I would just go through what I do when I'm posting off one of my beautiful journals, because I sell an awful lot of these and I try to make the receiving of it a special thing, because let's face it, as women, we don't often put ourselves first. And when we purchase something, wouldn't it be lovely to receive that and just think, oh, this is so lovely the way that this has been done for me. So come on, let's see what I do. Now, Margot is a repeat buyer of mine, and thank you very much, Margot. She's actually purchased 2 journals, this one and this one. So I'm just going to show you how I pack this one up, because the other one will be much the same, but this one's a little bit bigger. So the first thing I do is I get them out and I have a little bit of a flip through again, just to say goodbye, because they all are like part of me when I make a journal. I absolutely love them. And just have a look at what I did. What was my inspiration when I did it? You know, every journal is different and I work by intuition. So no 2 are the same. And this one is an art journal. So what it will have in it is little inspirations for Margot to go through and make her own art when she receives it. And I hope she does that. Now, Margot stays in touch with me by email anyway, so we have sort of formed a little bit of a friendship. So that is really, really nice, and I love to stay in touch with the people that purchase my journals. So yeah, I just have a little bit of a flip through again, just to sort of say goodbye to my journals. And I sort of infuse a little bit of thoughts and positivity into the journal, because, you know, after I made it, it would have sat on a shelf for a little while. So I want it to feel warm and loved when the new owner receives it. So yeah, I just sort of go back through just quickly, have a little flip through and just see why I thought it was so special when I made it. I absolutely love this journal. It's just all crinkly and yummy and has lots of little tuck spots and things for someone else to now love and make their own. So yeah, just love it. Lots of eco dyeing, lots of my own painting, lots of my own personality really in this little journal. So yeah, just loved it when I made it, and I'm loving it now. I'm looking back through it. There's nothing like an art journal, is there? Especially a handmade one. Just absolutely love it. All right, so I've had my little bit of a flip through. I have put some of my own art in there as well. And now I just sort of place my hands on it and send good wishes with it on its way to America. And then what I do is I'm going to choose some nice little pieces that go with the art journal, with the junk journal, all the way to its new home. And then what I do is I choose a beautiful handmade doily and I wrap it in that. So let's get started with the next step of choosing what little things I'm going to add to send with it to Margot. So I've chosen this little envelope that I made. It's actually 2 envelopes joined together. It was from a previous art project where I chose Frida Kahlo, and I loved how it turned out. It's nice and bright, and you know, when people receive the journals, I think they've chosen it for a reason, and it's nice that they get something nice that goes with it. So this one here, I've put lots of little pieces in here for her. Some art that I've done, art making, stuck that in there for her. There's a little pocket. I make these out of book pages. They're all one piece. That's out of a vintage book. There's another little arty thing with Frida Kahlo on it, like a little journaling card that she can stick in the new journal and write her thoughts on it. And in this side, there's another eco-dyed piece of dictionary paper that I did. This is some leaves and branches off of the tree out the front of my house. And there's another little tag. She can now, gesso or something on here and then write. All right, and then I fold it up, and that then will go inside the journal like this. So when she opens it up, she'll find it. And I also write a card. So I'm just going to grab a card and write that out now. All right, so I have a whole load of cards that I keep in the back here in my stash. If you've seen my craft room tour, you'll know where they are up on the shelf. And I just go through until I see something that I think that I will like. And then I choose that. So let me just see, what's this one? Yeah, that's quite nice. Oh, what's this? Let's have a look. Oh, that's nice. Look at that one. Vintage rose card. That will be perfect. All right, let's take that back and we'll add that right in it and add it to the little parcel as well. So there's the pretty little card. It's blank inside and it's from 1999. So yeah, little vintage card that I'll now write to her and add a little personalised message that I do inside each journal that goes to its new home. All right. Alright, so that's that all ready to add and send along with all the bits and pieces. Pop that inside here as well. Don't think it'll fit, but it'll fit if I just sit it inside there. So that will be nice. Alright, now I'm going to choose the doily that I'm going to wrap it in. So let's have a look at that now. So do you remember my beautiful desk that was in my craft room tour? So in here is a stash of beautiful hand embroidered doilies. Now I pick these up at the thrift whenever I can and I store them away, and this is what I wrap my journals in when they go to their new homes. So it's quite a big journal. I think some of these doilies are going to be too small for the art journal. This one might be big enough. Yeah, maybe I'll use this one. Beautiful. Look at it. All hand done along the edge here. This is all hand done. So old. I think it was an old serviette back in the day. My grandparents always used to use them. Just beautiful. All right, let me take that over to my desk and I'll show you how I wrap it up. All righty, there it is. So let's do the next step. So let's find the inside. You can see that's all been hand done. And then what I like to do is I like to put it on an angle, a bit like this, and wrap it like an envelope. So like this, and I take my time with this because I want it to be beautiful when the person receives it, like that. So what it becomes is like a little envelope that the new owner gets and opens up. How sweet does that look? All right, and then the next step is using string to tie it up. So I just use everyday cotton string, and I like the eco feel of how I wrap them. I don't want them to arrive in bubble wrap and plastic and all that sort of nasty stuff, because let's face it, we're all about recycling. So yeah, I want it to be beautiful when they receive it. So I kind of find the middle and I take it around And just do like you would wrap a parcel, like this. Take it under here, like that, and tie it up. Just with a simple little bow, because I want them to be able to just undo it simply, you know, like when they receive it. You know, when you get a gift sometimes you can't even undo it, you've got to sort of cut it open. And yeah, I want it just to be able to be undone really easy, like that. Alright, so when they receive the journal, that's how it comes. Alright, now to wrap the next one and get them in a box ready to send to America. But mainly I just wanted to show you the big one, but they're the two that are going to Margot, and I'm going to post them off today. So yeah, I hope that you also take time when you're sending your journals off. Let me know below what you do, because I'd be interested to know. So I always use a cardboard box, just from the supermarket. I rip off all pages like these, screw them up, and they become my base packaging so that I can lay my journals. So these ones will be laid down flat like that. The label will be on here. And I lay my journals on top of here rather than put any plastic into the packaging. And yeah, you can see it ends up looking something like that. Lovely packed. And it will arrive safe and sound with no need for using any kind of bubble wrap. And what I'm aiming for is when I pick this up that nothing moves. So I give it a good shake. And then I'm happy to seal that up, put the label on it, and away it will go. Simple. Alright, have an awesome day, you people. Love you all heaps, and thank you for joining me for yet another video. Okay, see you soon in the next one. Bye bye.